Jenna had always been adventurous, never the one to shy away from a dare or a thrill. So when her friends challenged her to drive alone down the deserted stretch of highway called Whispering Hollow Road, she accepted without hesitation. It was a moonless night. The only light came from her car's dim headlights, cutting through the darkness like a fragile lifeline. On either side of the road, tall trees stood like silent sentinels. Their twisted branches stretched out as if trying to claw at her car. The wind howled between them, creating ghostly whispers that made her shiver. The deeper Jenna drove, the quieter the world became. The road twisted endlessly. No signs of houses, no other cars. Nothing. Locals had always warned about this road, stories of travelers who disappeared, never seen again. But Jenna laughed them off. Ghost stories don't scare me, she thought. And then the silence broke. Her car radio, which had been dead the whole time, suddenly crackled to life, static, and then a distorted voice. The words were faint, almost impossible to make out, but the tone, cold, broken, unnatural. Jenna's chest tightened. Her grip on the wheel turned white. She pressed harder on the accelerator, determined to prove she wasn't afraid. Shadows flickered at the corners of her vision. Once or twice she thought she saw shapes dart across the road. Real? Or just her imagination? She didn't know. But then her headlights swung around a sharp curve, and what they revealed made her blood run cold. A pale figure stood in the middle of the road. A young girl. Her clothes soaked, her long wet hair hanging over her face. She didn't move. She only stared, with hollow, empty eyes that seemed to pierce straight into Jenna's soul. Jenna's heart froze. She had heard the legend, the ghostly hitchhiker of Whispering Hollow Road. A spirit who never reached her final destination, forever waiting for someone to take her there. Summoning her courage, Jenna whispered, Are you okay?" The girl tilted her head slowly, and in that instant, Jenna knew. She shouldn't have come here. She slammed her foot on the pedal, desperate to escape, but the radio came alive again, louder this time, clearer. A chilling voice whispered, "Just one more mile. One more mile to go." Jenna screamed, twisting the dial, but the radio wouldn't shut off. The words repeated over and over as the road grew darker and narrower. That night, Jenna never made it back. Like so many before her, she vanished on Whispering Hollow Road, and no one ever discovered what really happened. What would you do if you were alone on that road? Tell me in the comments.